getting slightly toasty. So we took our layers off and turns out we're twinning. We didn't plan this at all. Good morning from Fredonia, Arizona, where we camped last night. As you can see, we're in a RV camping park. It's nice because we got some showers, we got to use a sink, there was a toilet in the morning, in the evening. Life is good. I think we're gonna have a pretty slow morning to start, but then we're gonna make our way to Zion National Park and have a hopefully relaxing walk today, and we'll probably do a bit harder ones tomorrow. So stay tuned. Can't wait to show you what we get up to. We are en route to Zion National Park, but thought we would make a quick detour at the coral pink sand dunes, which I will show you in a minute. So despite my slight reservations at coming here, it's actually quite peaceful, and it's quite nice to just sit and play with the sand. It's quite beautiful. So just taking a breath and taking a moment to be grateful and remember that it's okay to be down, but it's also important to remember how lucky I am. So here we are. We left the sand dunes about half an hour ago, and now we're making our way to Zion. On my right there is a rainstorm shower thing, and to my left there are blue skies and some sun, but there are also clouds, so hopefully we avoid this rainstorm, but if not, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? Hashtag van life. We are just waiting in line to enter Zion. Yeah, this is us waiting in line.
It's also State Highway 12, I think, which is meant to be a super scenic road. So hopefully Cara shows you some views.
Stay tuned for the views. Coming right up. It's a bit of a line, so we're just hanging out. Pretty incredible from both sides, so I'll show you that below / as I'm talking. Yeah. Tom loves to laugh at my vlogging. Mostly because I ramble. Sorry, you're welcome. Also, my lips are super burnt, and I keep applying chapstick, and I'm not sure it's actually helping at all. Guess we'll find out. The man, the myth, the legend, Sir Thomas Hughes, coming up. Let's go. We are almost there. Someone actually turned around right where we are right now, but if you can see that flag in the video, that is where we need to be. We made it.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, are you gonna dish me back?
Yes please.
Here you go. Have a
Thank
great
you
day.
so much.
Thank you, you too.
We made it to Zion. Woo! So we've just parked at one of the first lookouts that we came across, and now we're gonna go down these stairs and into what looks like kind of a canyon-y type thing. It won't be very far, but it looks like a really cool place to look and see Zion. The car, the path, where we wanna go is just behind those trees. So apparently this cave over here that I'll just walk through very carefully in my very poorly picked shoes goes under the road. Caves. Looks kind of creepy. Nope. That was hectic.
Clara just complained I was taking too long putting hiking boots on, and 2 minutes in, she wishes she had them on too.
Divas for the win. This is pretty epic though. I like Zion so far. Wave to the camera. So a fun thing to know in case you ever want to travel the national parks in the United States is that if you're going to do honestly more than 2, it's worth getting the annual pass, which is 80 USD, and that gives you access to all national parks for just that, instead of paying $35 per park, which is a bit steep if you're going to as many as we are planning on going to. So yeah, definitely worth investing in that. And that's how we get to see these amazing places at a much, much cheaper rate. Back to the camper van we go. Back in the car again. Let's hit the road. So we're about to go through a tunnel. It's a mile long and it's under the, I don't know, whatever this is called.
It's a very famous tunnel.
Yeah. Lights on. No, this is not.
Oh, this is not the
This
one
is definitely not a mile long. But maybe it's the next one. So that was definitely not the mile-long tunnel, but we've stopped and we're gonna take some pictures and some videos. There are some motorcycle riders just outside. Hopefully I can get a clip of them riding through the tunnel. Tom is doing a wonderful job of driving. Very grateful that I'm not the one driving the car at the moment. So massive shout out to you. Thank you. We've got a bit of a hold up over here, a little bit of a line.
Hold your hands up.
Whoop whoop. Oh my god, it's a mountain goat. Hello, goat. Hello. Are you real?
That's what everyone had stopped for.
Hello. So everyone seems to have stopped for that
Canyon
goat.
overlook, that's what we're doing, right?
Oh. I guess we're at the canyon overlook.
And there's no one. Oh no.
Oh goodness. Oops. Quick little detour. We didn't realize that the canyon overlook trail was actually right before the tunnel and there's no parking, so we made a little loop-de-loop, but at least we got to see the cool mountain goat. We are walking to find the big ram that we drove past on the way back to the tunnel for the second time. Hopefully we see it. Just starting the ascent to the overlook. Apparently it's spectacular and you can see the road where cars are driving down, which is really cool. Unfortunately, one of the downsides of going to a really popular national park is that all the trails are super crowded, but I guess it means it's worth it and that it's really beautiful. This is the overlook. You can see the road where all the cars are. Lots of switchbacks, and I think the tunnel actually starts where all those cars are lined up over there. I just got a text from the government saying flash flood warning in effect until 5:30 p.m. in this area. So better be careful. And if you don't know what to do in a flash flood, you should look it up before coming to this place. So we are at the top of the canyon overlook. You can see it down there, all the cars, pretty cool. Behind me in that general area all the way until the overlook is the tunnel that we'll be going through. So we're gonna make our way back down, and then we are going to go into the tunnel and try not to die from a flash flood. Am I doing it? We are making our way back down now. Probably gonna try and get some food and find a campsite for the night, and then probably just have a chill one until tomorrow. We just finished the canyon overlook walk. It was stunning, met lots of nice people. Some people even had the really great idea of taking some takeaway up there to watch the sunset, although it is a bit cloudy, so I don't know how much of a sunset they'll get. We are now about to go into the tunnel. We've got about a 7-minute walk. Wait, no, fuck. We've got about a 7-minute wait before we can go through, so we're just gonna chill, have some water, and relax for a little bit before we go to the tunnel. But here, as for you, cue the tunnel scene. Thank you. Bye. You too.
There's another car
Today was not the easiest camper van life day. We left Zion and got our groceries, which were overpriced. We spent $50 on some very basic items, which should not have cost that. And then finding a campground, I think we were a bit unprepared. We have made it to a place. It's all good so far. We have our dinner. We're relaxing, unwinding, but just a bit stressful. So I guess it's good to note and just reminds us to be prepared. But yeah, very stressful and not exactly an experience you want when it's dark and you need to find a place to sleep. But it's okay, we're here now. Time to eat. Good morning. It is 7 o'clock in the morning and we are making our way to Zion after yesterday, which was a little bit stressful, just trying to find a place to camp. We are hopefully going to start this day a little bit better. The only thing that I am a little bit worried about is our solar battery is below 50%, even though we charged the night before. So we'll see how that goes, and yeah, just fingers crossed and let's hope for the best, shall we? Today's a good day to have a good day. The sun is finally starting to show its rays and it is pretty spectacular out here. We just stopped at a store called the Happy Camper. There are two supermarket-like places in Zion / Springdale. One of them is Soul Foods and one of them is Happy Camper. Happy Camper is better for what we need. So I'd recommend if you're in a camper van to go there. That being said, we are making our way back into the national park, and we are going to figure out what walk we're going to do, because depending on the weather, the crowds, and kind of what the visitor center recommend to us, we will go from there. So let's get this show on the road and go! So we have decided to do the Scouts Trail, which is part of Angel's Landing but doesn't actually go to Angel's Landing. It goes around and up. And then if we are still feeling alright, we are going to do the Watchman's Trail. To get to any of the trail starting points, you actually have to take a shuttle bus, except for Watchman's. Watchman's is actually in the visitor center parking lot. Pretty cool. Can't wait to show you and can't wait to go on the scenic ride.
Y'all just took it all out of me. In the past, like, come on, when you
Recently said, "Oh, you bring kids?"
We have started our hike. It's a bit cold, so we put our windbreakers on, but it's pretty flat so far, which is nice. Good start for me. Cold. Getting slightly toasty, so we took our layers off, and turns out we're twinning. We didn't plan this at all. Starting the climb upwards. Am I already out of breath? You betcha. Welcome to Zion. Just switchbacks going all the way up. Spot Tom.
And this is your youngest, or you?
Yeah, my youngest, and she looked giant.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that is hectic. Very out of breath, but loving it. This is the kind of exercise I live for. So I don't know if you can see ahead, but that is Angel's Landing, and there's literally a line going up and down, and it's pretty much like sheer drops, so I'm really glad we avoided doing that today. We're going to continue on West Rim to Scouts Lookout, because I think that'll be much more worth it and hopefully less crowded.
You don't see them right there?
It's so busy. That's where we're actually gonna go. Probably just as cool and probably way less crowded. This is so fun. Happy hiking. The biggest perk about doing Scouts instead of Angels is that there's literally nobody here. It's so good. So we're at Scouts Landing, and as you can see, there's literally like 10 people here, and we're looking out to Angel's Landing, and there's a whole lineup, like a hold up going up the hill, and it's steep drop-offs. It's just, it doesn't seem like the safest or honestly the nicest way to explore. This is really peaceful. We're gonna sit, have lunch, have a snack, and just enjoy the views from here. So we've gone a little further than where we intended, and we actually have some spectacular views of not only Angel's Landing, but the Narrows and the canyon on the other side. So here's a quick video showing you what we can see, and then we're gonna eat some food. So the best part about being here instead of over at Angel's Landing is that there's absolutely nobody here. So my recommendation is if you do come to Zion, do the same kind of trail up, but then go off towards the West Rim Trail and Scouts Lookout. Time for snacks.
Time for snacks. Okay.
So I'm about to have my muesli bar, and it's telling me to raise the bar, so here we go. I don't taste anything yet. Time to make our way back down. Wish us luck. Path down. We came from there. We just finished our second day at Zion by doing the Riverside Walk, which is a mile loop. Tom actually ended up doing part of the Narrows, which is really cool. We are about to leave Zion and head off to our next destination, so stay tuned for that video. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.